Hello everyone, it's me, your boy, Junior. How are you today? I'm playing Slay the Spire today. It's not End of the Gungeon, it's not Hades, it's Slay the Spire. We're starting a new save, just from making content here on YouTube. Uh, I've done a lot of recording in the last 2 days, more than I have been doing. So I wanted to play something chill, but also something I'm very comfortable with. And I have a lot of hours in Slay the Spire. So let's go play a new game. For people who don't know, who've never seen this game before, Slay the Spire is a deck-building roguelike game, where you have a starter deck of cards, unique to each character. You use these cards to fight monsters, and should you succeed, you get rewarded with more cards and loot and relics that change the rules of the game. It's very fun. And there's a lot of things to unlock on a new account. I want to disable tutorials. Can I disable tutorials? Please no. Where's disable tutorials? I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. Alright. I don't see it. So the game UI is very simple. Monster, attack, how much damage he's going to do. This is our energy, and this is how much cards cost in their upper left-hand side. So we're just gonna double block and give him the slash. I'm used to playing this game on controller, as since it's come out for console, I'll admit I've played it mostly on my PlayStation. Got it, yeah. When there's no more cards, our deck shuffles. That's just a deck building game for you. We'll take the 11 this time. I just want to kill him. There we go. So we get money, we get a potion, which is very cool, and we get a new card to our deck. We're gonna take Dropkick, because it's good. It'll give us extra energy if our opponent is vulnerable. So the question mark rooms, like the one I just went to, can have random events, and this one is a memory game. You get 5 attempts, and if you match the cards, you get to add them to your deck. I'll take a free Thunderclap, and I'll take a free Dramatic Entrance. Let's go. That's not bad. I would have preferred the uppercut, I'm not gonna lie. The question marks can also just be a fight. So we're just gonna bash him. This enemy's very simple. The first turn they don't attack, but then they give themselves a buff that will consistently increase their damage each turn indefinitely. So you just need to... It's a DPS race. A lot of this game is a DPS race. We're gonna take Infernal Blade because it's very good. And let's keep going. We're also rocking the BGM today, which isn't something we've been doing in our pre-recorded content, because they usually have a lot of dialogue, since the other game we're playing is Fallout, but I paid for this custom background music, I want to use it. That's simple. I also really like it. Don't get me wrong, I wish the loop was like 2 minutes longer, you know, just so there was more variety, but I'm poor, so I'm a loop what I can loop. He should be dead. Yeah, big hits, big hits. Now I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like we're just going to win the game like it's nothing. Because we're probably not gonna just win the game like it's nothing, if I'm honest. Because the game can get hard. This is the easiest mode of the game, but we also just don't have a lot of things unlocked that I would take for granted, perhaps is the word for it. This enemy, get bash. He hits hard and he takes our money, but we're gonna kill him, so it's fine. The thing with this enemy is if you don't kill him in like 4 turns, he runs away and takes all your cash. Flame Barrier is very good. We got a relic. The relics pop up here, and they do different effects. They're how you build your run. And we're about to fight an elite, which we should be able to beat. Yeah, this guy's usually pretty easy. We are gonna pop the strength potion, though. Yeah. There we go. So we took him from 84 down to 27 in a single turn. That's pretty good. Ah, that's bad RNG. We should have him dead with this. Yeah, perfect. So when you beat an elite, you usually get more money, you get a relic, and you get a card. We'll take Whirlwind, because if we get the right cards, Whirlwind will just win the game. Before us lies an elaborate shrine to a forgotten spirit. Let's pray. I hope that spirit becomes like a playable character at some point. I think that would be pretty cool. Let's get rid of Dropkick. I don't want to get rid of all of my strikes because we have a card that makes the strikes, like, not bad. Yeah, we were actually supposed to hit this boy, but I didn't because I'm silly. My bad. So these enemies are putting a status effect into our deck. They're putting a daze in. A daze is basically an unplayable card. So enemies can put bad cards in our deck. Most of the bad cards don't stay forever. Some do. We're gonna take Whirlwind. Yeah, I think that's good. Cards like Daze will go away after a single turn. And we found a bonfire. So at the campfire we can rest to heal 30% of our maximum hit points. Or we can upgrade a card in our deck. We're gonna upgrade Whirlwind. Because we're almost at the boss. We're kind of fine. I don't think we're in any major concerns right now. So this enemy is special when he hits 50% hit points or less. He will split into two enemies with however much health he has. So he's going to split into two 16 health guys. Boop, boop. Which can be very annoying. You want to try and break these as low as possible. So you can just instantly kill the little ones. Let's take Ghost Armor. Honestly, I think we can take this boss on Ascension 0 at this much health, so let's go upgrade our Flex. So this is our first floor boss. It's the Guardian. And we kind of got, like, exactly what we wanted, which was Flex plus the Whirlwind. So this boss changes form whenever you deal a certain amount of damage to him. And then he goes into defensive mode for 2 turns, and then flips back. We'll take the damage. In defense mode, he does have a Thorns effect, so we take damage for hitting him. But that's fine, the damage is minuscule. But when he pops out of defense mode, he does it in like a whirlwind. So we're going to throw up a flame barrier, and he's going to take 20 damage. So we took 3, he took 16. I'll take it. Yeah. We'll just put him in defense mode again. This enemy isn't that great. That should have been... Alright, see, this is something I do, where I'll move without thinking sometimes, and, admittedly, it has a tendency to bite me in the butt. Instead of putting Flex on top of my deck, I should have put a Flame Barrier there. I drew into one anyway, so it wasn't a major loss, but it was a misplay. And again, we almost full block his Whirlwind, and we did a ton of damage to him. This boss should be pretty easy to kill. And because this is a fresh save, we're not playing on hard mode, if that makes sense. Because the game does have a hard mode, which basically makes it a lot more difficult and challenging. And one of the ways it does that is that it makes it so that you don't heal to full in between floors of the dungeon or the spire that we're in. But this is easy baby mode, so we're fine. 12 times 3 is enough to kill him, so we'll kill him. So it actually will heal us to full. We get a rare card. All of these cards are not awesome. We'll take Juggernaut. They're just not good for how we're building our deck. I think we'll take a Mark of Pain. It gives us 1 extra energy every turn, but it puts 2 bad cards in our deck. It gives us 2 wounds, which is fine. We could probably get those out of our deck pretty quickly if we wanted to. And see, we're back up to full, just like we should be. Energy is king, especially where we have an upgraded Whirlwind in our opening hand every game. We got Clash again. That is such bad RNG. It's a good attack, but it's unplayable like 90% of the time because our deck isn't built around using that card because we don't actually have that card. So here's our shop. We can do a whole bunch of cool things, but the best thing to do at a shop normally is to remove cards. We can't actually remove the wounds because they're not in our deck. They pop in at the beginning of each turn, like encounter. But we'll buy a power and keep on trucking on. Oh, good RNG. We didn't get cursed there. So these guys will mug us, basically, or we can fight back. We're gonna fight back. We're gonna vulnerable this boy. We're gonna do this. And this should kill all of them. Yeah. Our deck's doing pretty good right now. I'm having a fun time with it. Let's just take the money and run. I don't need the dagger. Let's upgrade this, because it makes it free, which is very good. So, we could go fight this elite, and we're going to. It is the Book of Wounding, Book of Stabbing, sorry. We don't want to do that. I think we just hit with the 6 energy Whirlwind. 6 times 8 is 48. It's the most damage we're gonna get. So this guy puts a wound in your deck every time he hits you, and the damage isn't blocked. We had so much energy there because of our Ancient Tea set. Whenever we hit a rest site, we get 2 energy in our next combat. That is a good relic. I am a big fan of that relic. It's not amazing. It's not like top tier. And I probably just like it because I'm bad. But I do like it. There are other relics I would prefer, but if I'm getting just a relic, I'm fine with that one. So he's gonna hit us for another 12, but we have him dead to rights. As long as we draw an attack, yeah, we're good. This relic's good. It heals us 25 when we get into the boss fight. Offering is one of the best cards this character has, in my opinion. It's stupid good. Dreamcatcher is not very good. Oh, okay, this encounter's bad for us because we're in a tight spot. So this encounter basically throws us into an arena. And once you do the first part of the arena, the giant mock claps whilst he riles up the crowd with exaggerated gestures. Gold and confetti shower you. Time for the real challenge. approach. The last battle left a small opening in the Colosseum's wall. You can easily escape through there while everyone is distracted. Or do you stay and fight? Basically, it'll be 2 elites. Let's go. This is good opening hand. Oh, that costs 0, so yeah, we definitely do that. And then we go for the big sweeps. Yeah, we do this. Our deck's pretty good right now. I think we just kill him. And it gives us 2 relics. Whenever we pick up a curse, we gain max HP, and plated armor is very good. This is very good. Let's keep going. We're not gonna lose a ton of max HP for that. Do we risk another elite fight? Yeah. Let's do it. This card is always in our opening hand, so I think we should upgrade it, because it's just guaranteed damage. Yeah, this was the fight I wanted. This is gonna be, stupid easy. Let's see if we can get flex. No, but we got inflame. So observe as they all die. There we go. We, our opening turn with this deck is pretty strong, especially against, opponents who have, especially in a fight where there are multiple enemies. Because of the dramatic entrance and the whirlwind, we kind of just get to pop off. So this enemy's whole thing is that they have plated armor, like we do. They just get extra armor each turn, but every time you hit them, the armor goes down. We misplayed the order on that big, but I'm kind of fine with it, because this guy's a chump right now. And you'll find that I am not the best person to watch if you are good at Slay the Spire, because I will make misplays constantly, just for the sake of being lazy. We will heal here, because this boss might kill us. Uppercut's extremely good, so we'll take it. Our deck's a little thick. You don't really want a thick deck. This is one of the best powers in the game, and the fact that we got it is stonks crazy. Alright, so this is actually more damage. This is also more damage. Yeah, we maximized that turn pretty efficiently. So that power we got gives us 2 strength at the beginning of each turn. So now this DPS race between me and the boss isn't in the boss's favor anymore. Though he did metallicize, which is annoying. But it's fine. We'll deal with him. Basically, the longer the game goes now, the more damage each one of my abilities is going to be dealing. Yeah, that's a 63 damage perfected strike. That's pretty good. Let's take the offering. Yeah, that's real good. So, like, this is 14 times 3 damage, just for free, basically. As you can see, this deck is pretty good. There's still a chance we're going to lose. We have to remember that this round is bloated by the power potion I took. We don't actually have a demon form. But he is dead, which is good. We'll take another offering, because it's still extremely good. This is a good card, or good relic. It gives us energy, but it limits how many cards we can play. But it's the ironclad that doesn't really matter, because a lot of the cards we're playing cost 2 or 3 anyways. But I think we take the collar, because it's good against the boss. And that boss should be a boss we can handle. without too much concern. I want to go to a shop, though. I guess we're going this way, even though it's not the path I wanted to go. At this point, I would say our run could still be lost. Primarily, there are some elites on the 3rd floor of the Spire that I find really tough. I have a hard time fighting them. So if we run into one of them, I think I could lose. And by one of them, I mean specifically that stupid head. We'll skip. I don't want any of those cards. We don't need to add a card to our deck. Adding cards to our deck isn't always a good thing because it bloats our deck and makes it harder to draw the things we want to draw. We're going to cut this from the deck. We're going to sell this and buy this. Now, this boss gets stronger when we play powers, at least for the first half. These guys could also kill us. Like, this is big dangerous. Because every time we hit one of these, they're going to hit us for damage. So our biggest damage dealer, Whirlwind, I could have just used it and wiped the fight here, but they also would have murdered me. I would have gone down to almost no health. And there's nothing I would have been able to do against it, because it's Thorns damage. These guys can just end an Ironclad's run if you're all about the spins. We got a lot of... So this would hit me for 3. I would take 21 and 15 damage if I use this. I would kill them both. But I would basically die in the process, which is the problem. We have to like try and efficiently kill them, taking as little damage as we can. We'll take that. We have a lot of unupgraded cards. Speaking of which, alright, let's keep going. This relic just upgrades 2 of our skills. It's good. So this is gonna hurt. But we got rid of all of this guy's armor, and we got this to 1-tap mode. I think it was worth. Like, ugh, look at this hand. It's not good. 3. I think we just kill this boy and full block the Thorns. Yeah, I think that was the right play, mathematically, because now I get to kill this boy without taking damage. Yeah, okay. We did good there. We don't want to take powers because this boss gets stronger off of them. So we're going to actually avoid the elite this time, and we are going to heal. Because I don't mind skipping elites on the 3rd floor. Because, again, some of them are big poop. Big poo-poo duty heads. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. Same with, like, one of the final bosses. I find almost all of the final bosses in this game, like, really good. I think there are 3 different final bosses you can fight, basically. And essentially there's 2 that are really good and relatively fun to fight. And then there's the 3rd, who exists and is the worst. Thankfully, we're just keeping this boy super low damage by nerfing his strength. Because normally he would be gaining strength each turn, but we're like keeping his strength down with these disarms. Yeah. Like he just buffed and would have completely gained more strength. Let's just do this. He should be dead. Yeah. We don't want that potion because it's bad. I'll take a rampage any day of the week. I think we're gonna heal again, honestly. I want to make sure I can make it to the boss. This is a good run. I don't want to risk losing it just for being greedy. This relic is very good. Whenever we exhaust a card, it will burn everybody. So this is a special fight where you can fight 2 of these things and get a relic, but I don't think I need that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it wouldn't hurt, but I don't think it's needed. They're dead. Woo! Bum. Bottom, bum, bum, bottom. So we either take 3 fights and then heal for the boss, or an elite a question mark in a fight. Ah, this sucks. I think we take this. I'm not gonna say it was a mistake, but it wasn't good. We could lose here, technically. We had an artifact. I'm very glad I bought this. So this enemy, like, constricts you. And you start taking a lot of damage each turn that gets around your block automatically. Which makes it even more annoying than the usual DPS races. I could have killed him there and not taken that 13 damage, and I probably should have. Let's take another Inflame. Though there was a power through there. That's a good card. These guys are a good start, especially if we can get Thunderclap in our opening hand. We didn't. 39, 8 times 4 is 32. Which means if we do this, he's dead, right? 8 times 3 is 20. No, we're going to need to do this. I think we should just do it. Alright. That'll kill one of them. And we should be able to get the other 2 next round. If you don't kill all 3 of these in the same turn, they'll heal and regrow. Let's just shred. Yeah, we don't need to pay more life. I think we skip. I think we're good. The Ironclad is really good because at the end of combat they heal 6 health. The other characters don't do that. This is over. I'm pretty sure that just kills all of them. Yeah. If those were thorns, we would have been in a... Nah, we want this. Give me that. Alright, so we are going to heal 25 when we go into the boss's room. So we'll rest here so we're at max for the fight. Alright, here we go. Alright, so we want this. These all suck. We'll take this. So we want to hit with Dynamic Entry. Then we want to dupe this Whirlwind. I should have put Vulnerability on the boss first. Alright, my bad. This'll deal 56 times 2 though. 112 damage. Anything here? Nope. We'll Flash of Steel. If I had hit him with the vulnerability, that would have been smarter. Technically. I just want to point that out. Ah! We have top! Alright, slow down. Just... Well, big anger at myself. Alright, I'm gonna need to change that. Because the buttons to control my emotions are the hotkeys for playing cards out of my hand. If I just double click it, does it pay it? No. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Alright. That's big suck. That's what we call in the business big suck. Alright. We full block and deal a ton of burn damage. So the problem is that How much strength does he gain? Oh, it's only 1 strength? Alright. Yeah. I'm used to fighting this game on just a much harder a harder mode where the enemies are more terrifying. Oh, I shouldn't have played that. Well, I do stupid things. Alright, phase 2. He's hitting very hard. We take this to try and get some defense. We did get some. And our strength is like really high. We're at like 9 strength. We could still lose this though, because this boss is about to put out an insane amount of damage. I think we whirlwind. 51. He's hitting for 30 though. Yeah, that's real bad. Like, we're real close to dead. I think we are dead. Yeah. That's the math is probably from the vulnerability. Alright, now see, I haven't played Slay the Spire in a while, to be honest. Not since I was first setting up VTubing and doing test streams. But, like, I think that went okay for the first run on a new account. I think we definitely would have killed it if I hadn't messed up. Hey, a new character. Alright, everyone. That was fun. We're going to play this game more because I really love it. I want to thank everyone for coming by, and I'm going to run away now. Bye-bye.